Hi, my name's Cameron Carlson with AnimeLocation.tv. I'm here at Matsuricon 2015 with Mr. Professor Shyguy, or should I say Dr. Shyguy.
Dr. Professor Shyguy. Hi, how's it going?
Alrighty, now, how is it to come to Matsuricon year after year, hang out with John and his hardworking convention staff?
I hang out with John more at other conventions where he's not working like crazy. Like, I see him at all other conventions, and he'll just show up and pop up and be there. But I like the staff. I get to hang out with the staff because they kind of have to, because they have to work with me. John doesn't have to work with me directly. But it's fun. I like it. Yeah, I like going to the Sunday night dinner, which I didn't get to do last year because we had to drive away. But that's the fun, hanging out with staff dinner. Yeah. That's good.
They already know you're coming.
Yeah, that's good.
And now, but this year, you were on the same guest list as Kieran Strange. For those who don't know about her, tell us about her and her wonderful performing.
She's kind of like me. She sings the tracks, but she doesn't have a guitar. She's gonna start incorporating guitar. I'm gonna pretend like I made her do that. I don't know if I did though. But yeah, she's really high energy and really rocking, and she's just like Haley Williams. And I hope she sees that because it's funny. But no, she's not like she's different. But it is that kind of like high energy, kind of punky, kind of rocky, kind of poppy stuff. That's really good.
Alrighty, and what will it mean for the two of you to perform, which you guys got to do yesterday on stage here at Matsuricon?
Oh, it'll mean what we've been doing the last 5 weeks. We don't tour for like 5 weeks. Yeah. It was kind of sweet though, because it's like the last one of this tour. Like, this is the end of the tour. Like, after this, she goes to Canada, and I go back to Asheville. So it was kind of awesome. We got to do our song. And my mic died, so instead of singing harmonies on different mics, we just grabbed their faces and sang into the mic. So it was kind of a good way to end it.
I love you, you love me.
Yeah. We were doing that song from Dr. Horrible, that My Eyes song, if you're familiar with it. Yeah.
Now, you have a new album out, and it's going to be coming out. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's like a arcing story type thing. It's been delayed. I mean, I'm on tour right now, and I wish I could finish it. But an arcing story of how one becomes a jerk, basically. Like a jerk to, like, the really boiled down beginning is like, say like dad picks on son goes to school, picks on nerds grow up and do the same stupid thing where they start picking on other nerds, and they just grow up being like, I wish girls would play games with me and like the things I like. And now that people want to like the things I like and play games with you, you get mad at them and you call them fake, and it's insane. So it's the kind of adventure of my head going up my own butt of like how I would end up at a point where I would call a person a fake gamer boy or fake gamer girl.
I think, actually, honestly, I think you're kind of hitting a real note that is currently in the community itself. And I mean, it's starting to, the community's kind of like cannibalizing itself, where it's like, we love everyone coming in and wanting to become part of our culture, but at the same time, we're like, no, we don't 100%. So I think the way you're doing it is, I think you're hitting that right note of, we all came from that same set of issues that start with and then move forward. And I think that's actually really cool to give it a voice and give it a personality and say, kind of pay attention to this.
Yeah, because everybody comes from different things, and just because somebody doesn't like the same things as you doesn't mean that they're a jerk. And if they suddenly, like, I read some comics when I was young, but I didn't really start reading comics till a couple of months ago. Like, that doesn't make me a fake gamer boy or a fake nerd boy just because I chose a different fandom for a long time and recently got into comics for whatever reason. I got into comics. Whatever my reason, even it's not because I watched like Spider-Man, but I'm sure somebody watched Spider-Man and went back and now is into comics because of the Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. If that's how they discovered it, that's how they discovered it. And now it's a more comfortable way. You're getting all these things that you wouldn't get if nerdy stuff wasn't. Yeah, you get movies like Fantastic Four, which are just like ruined, but you also get Avengers and you also get Iron Man. You get all these things because nerd culture is popular now. You get amazing things that you wouldn't have gotten before because people like it and because people are accepting it. And then you want to be mad at people who want to like it and want to accept it. And I get it, like, you have... I'm going to put Fantastic Four in the same bucket of crap as The Big Bang Theory, and I'm sure people will be mad at me, but I hate The Big Bang Theory.
So do I.
And you get these things that are cannibalizing nerd culture, but you get these things that are genuinely of nerd culture. And Dr. Horrible Sing-Along blog, that because people can be comfortable with geeky things, that became huge and started a whole thing. Either way. Anyway.
So what inspires you, something, perhaps other performer or band that would influence you on this new album we've been speaking about?
So there's two kinds of inspiration I take. If I see somebody that's awesome, I'm like, I want to be as good as that. And if I see somebody that's bad, I'm like, I know I can be better than that. This album's more of the I know I can be better than that because it's my own dealing with my own stupid problems of being an angry a guy who's been angry at what I would call fake nerds then, which is not now, and angry at females for just because of my own stupid things that I'm doing, like, and then blaming it on somebody else, kind of thing, which was ages ago, and I'm not kind of going back to that now because it's starting to really. It's the people that grew up probably around the same time as me, who didn't realize their mistake way back when they should have realized how their mistake. I win if one person, which shoot the moon, but if one person is all like GG, if you know it, hashtag GG, and it's like, well, maybe they listen to my album and they're like, well, maybe I have been a jerk. If somebody does that and it's like, well, maybe, maybe it is my own freaking issues and not that women are trying to attack me. Because anyway, I win if somebody turns their little leaf over for that nonsense. Because.
Alrighty. Now, for someone that is into music as yourself, is it good to live in Nashville, or did you learn more about music when you were on tour out on the West Coast?
Tour all day long. Nashville's a hellhole. It's a nightmare. They don't even see a camera and a whole setup and a microphone. How's it going? Yeah, Nashville is not great. It's music business and recording and studios and stuff, but for performers, it is bad. It is real bad for performers. Yeah, it is the worst for performers. Even if you're doing what Nashville wants. I know that my friends' bands have just died. I've seen so many good bands form because it's a city of musicians and then die because it's a city of musicians and they don't want to go see bands or support bands. They just want to. Yeah, it's a terrible. I'm about to move to Baltimore, and about a week and a half. I'm moving to Baltimore, which I'm excited about. It's a lot of game studios. I have a lot of friends out there. MagFest is based there. Right, it's a lot of good, and those are the people that I know. I'll be moving in with one of the MagFest, people I met through MagFest. It's one of the staff members. Yeah.
Alrighty. And you are on a convention. You are a convention fan yourself. Tell us about your typical day at Gen Con. What are some of your favorite board games?
Gen Con is. So I'm there Thursday through Sunday, and I have a concert, say Saturday at. If my concert's Saturday at 7, then I set my table up at 6, and I tear down when my concert's done. And every other hour is demoing board games. It's all demoing board games. I don't sit it like today. I sit at my table for a long time, try and sell stuff, try and move stuff. I don't even, at Gen Con particularly, I do not set up a table. I just play games. And lately, Terra Mystica is one of my favorite games. It's a big, heavy 3 or 4 hour game. I like Marvel Legendary a lot. Marvel Legendary is a deck building game. I love that. That's a really, really good one. That's kind of medium level. Light level, Sushi Go, I've been playing recently. It's kind of like a light version of Seven Wonders. If you played Seven Wonders, no. It's like you have a thing. You're trying to make sets and pairs and stuff like that in the game, but you play one card and you pass your entire hand left. So you're not playing from your own hand. You're wondering what other people are going to pass you. And Seven Wonders is like that, but it's more complicated, and I love Seven Wonders. But for something to get people into stuff, Sushi Go is really fun and light. I like it. Agricola's really good. Been playing Stone Age a lot on my iPad. I have bought an iPad for board games because they don't have them on Galaxy, on Samsung stuff. It sucks. But I bought an iPad and just a lot of Eclipse, a lot of Lords of Waterdeep and San Juan. Which are all these European games that I like a lot. Anyway, yeah, I can get to board games. I can talk about them.
Board games all day at Gen Con for you. That's it. Nothing else, just board games?
4 in the morning, is demoing board games. It's awesome.
Alrighty. Now, where on the internet can fans find news about you and perhaps some samples of your music so they can demo them?
Yeah, Bandcamp, or ProfessorShyguy.bandcamp.com is good. You can listen to everything or buy it if you want, or just listen to it. Or Spotify or Grooveshark or anything like that will have my music. Twitter's a good place to keep up with me, and Facebook. Facebook, I'll have my calendar of where I'm going to go and where I'm going to be. as my like banner, and like Twitter is just where if I think of something stupid I want to say and jokes and stuff, I'll put them on Twitter. Twitter's the best 'cause that's the most active thing that I do. Yeah.
Alrighty, and a final message for all your wonderful fans out there.
Don't be a bad word like the GG people. Understand that you're a jerk. Not everybody's a jerk, but understand when you're being a jerk. That's the message I'm gonna send out.
Alrighty, thanks so much for coming and talking about this. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Yeah.